Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope, you're staying safe, guys. Thank you for clicking onto this video. Please subscribe and share this video. Just something I want to talk about, and this is serious stuff, guys. This is really serious stuff. I remember when Cathy did a video about how she got mad because an older white guy was, carrying, I think, walking with this little black girl, and the dad, the African dad, was more like allowing it, right? And she got mad, and when she posted that video, people got so mad, especially Africans in the Gambia, Africans on the continent. Oh, you come to Africa and you start insulting us. Now, I'm African, right? And this is one problem that I think we have continent-wide. We don't take criticism well. And that's our failure. When someone criticizes us, we become defensive. As a result, we miss an opportunity to learn. In Africa, the image of white people is that of a savior. And I know most of you are gonna kill me for this, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You guys are hanging white Jesus in your homes. Some of you even guys have statues of white Jesus outside. So from a very young age, before we are even born, because in our womb we are hearing our mothers talking about this, right? So before we are even born, we have a white savior mentality. Like I said, you're gonna kill me, but I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Every time you see a white person, you wanna go and kiss their ring. You smell money. You think they're there to rescue you. Because this is what the brainwashing has done to us. This is our problem. I know people are waking up, but the process is too slow. Okay? Why am I saying this? Because I just saw a white reporter reporting about how Gambia is now officially a hunting ground for European pedophiles. Okay? Cathy said this just over a year ago. And she got abused about it. Oh, the way she talks is, it doesn't matter. Go past that. Listen to the message in this. I saw even Tiffany Banner. What you guys don't realize, because you don't live with white people. So when these African Americans, when these British Americans come to our country who've lived with white people, and they understand the problems that white people have in their countries, because let me tell you something they don't tell you. This is the information out there, and they come there trying to look like they're saviors, as if your society is so bad and their society is so good. Okay? 1 in every 6 children in France is molested by some member of their family. This is in France. In white societies, 1 in every 6 children. So every time you see 60 kids there's 10 kids who have been molested at home by their dad, by their uncle, by their cousins, or something like that. Male or female, boys or girls. Okay? And also, incestuous relationships are on the high in Europe. They've always been. Brothers and sisters getting married. I think in Germany, there were even something that was put into parliament to allow sisters to be marrying their brothers. Weird shit. You look it up, you research, but they come and flip the coin on us all the time, and we believe them. I'm actually mad about this. Because this is happening too many times. Just the other day, I was watching a video of a little girl that got taken from Zambia by this woman who became an international phenomenon because she's like rescuing black babies out of Africa. But the reason why she was doing that? She was doing that for her own benefit. She put this child through so much torture, making her look sick. She's undergoing these invasive operations, which she didn't need. The kid was healthy. The saddest thing is that Zambia is not a war-torn country. It's a peaceful country. Why are Zambians letting their kids be taken, even though the government can look after their own people? They have the capacity. Zambia is one of the biggest copper producers in the world, and copper is gonna be is pretty much the oil. You know, all this green technology gonna need copper. All of them, windmills, whatever. You know what? Because it's a superconductor. You know, they don't generate the same sort of amount of electricity that hydropower stations generate. So what you are trying to do is to minimize resistance. Because resistance then is going to cost you. It's going to cost you the amount of energy that can be reaching homes and all that. So what do? You use a superconductor. Something that's going to conduct electricity through it at a quicker pace so that you minimize resistance. It's simple, guys. And copper is and Zambia is one of the top 10 countries, highest producing copper producing countries in the world. They got billions of dollars. They just don't know how to run it. Billions of dollars. There's 18 million people in Zambia. 18 million people in Zambia. No one should be suffering. No kid. But the problem is the white savior mentality. The moment a white person shows up at your house, parents are lining up their kids like this, trying to pass them to them. Oh, because when they go to America, they're going to have a better life. Because white people are angels. We need to stop it. We need to stop this nonsense, Africans. We need to stop the nonsense. Let's listen to what people from the outside are telling us. Because pedophilia is a huge problem in white societies. It's been like this for years. You know, you can look at the Greeks. Every time everyone was 60, they were even sleeping with teenage boys. If it was the old people, apparently it was a good thing in ancient Greece. I ain't lying. You look it up. You do your own research. Okay? We don't have that in Africa. We don't have it. You can go back to Kemet. All you're going to see is mom and dad and children. You know, most of you guys will go there and look at the Madonna thing where when they painted 500 years ago about the Renaissance of Mary holding Jesus. You know, that's a copycat. You look it up. You see Isis holding Horus, which is Eru, and what's the name? Aset. And then the Greeks have changed that. That was Aset holding Hassan Heru, who she got from Asa. Do your history, guys. We don't have that in our books. You can look it up. We have the oldest paintings in the continent, in the world. Some paintings are like 10, 15,000 years, 20, even 70,000 years ago. We have the paintings. You know, and you can walk out, you can look at these paintings from Cape Town to Cairo. You're not going to find pedophilia paintings, people sleeping with animals. You're not going to find it. But you move to Europe, how do you think we got horsepower? Because people were sleeping, and it's there in their paintings, in their statues, in their little artifacts. Someone sleeping with a horse. But they flipped the coin on us. Okay? And you guys, because we are so gullible, we believe everything these people say. And when they come to the continent, you guys, they are there to help you. That's the brainwashing that has been done to us. Okay? So now the Gambia, because it's such a poor country, you guys are letting your babies be molested. And I don't want to hear stupid comments, people going on about, oh, it's the truth. It's there. It's there. The problem is, not even this person who actually made this report, he didn't even go there to report about this stuff. He went there for a different project. But what they saw was just appalling. Is old white men with little babies. With little black babies. Little black boys and girls. And their families allowing them. Because they're thinking it's Jesus. Comment however you want to comment. You know this is happening. Not just in the Gambia, all across Africa. And we are letting it happen. You know, the saddest thing is, even the people, the YouTubers in the Gambia right now, they don't want to report about this because of what Cathy received. So everyone is scared. They don't want to report about it. If they're reporting about it, they're reporting like this. You know, they don't want to talk about it. You know, they're mumbling. You know, speak up. Speak up. It's a new age. We shouldn't be allowing that. Every time we see a white guy like that, go there, beat him up. Take him to his hotel. Give him all, let him pack his stuff and send him on the plane back to Europe. When you do that, they're gonna fool you, or it's gonna affect your economy. You know, no, he won't. No, he won't, because the Gambia is a beautiful place, just like most countries in Africa. People will come, but idiots will know not to show up. You know, pedophiles ain't gonna come, and that's what you want. There's good people, yes, let the good people come. But you gotta start standing up. We can't be allowing our kids. I saw this, it's happening everywhere. Even in Senegal it happens. Kids lining up to go to these pedophiles' homes because they live in these mansions. And we are letting that happen because you're blaming it on poverty. How can you be poor when 60% of your land is fertile? How can you be poor when you have the biggest reserves of natural resources in the world? Every day they're discovering oil, gold, all this stuff. You know, if you are poor, go line up at the presidential palace because those guys ain't poor. All the presidents ain't poor. They have money. Let's start beating them up. Maybe they might learn something. Okay, I'm not inciting violence here, but guys, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. It's too much. This has been going on for too long, and it's too much. It's time we woke up. We shouldn't be allowing our kids be taken in the name of a better life. A better life is in Africa, brother, sister. The better life is in Africa. We just need to wake up. You know, some of us who are not there anymore, we invest in Africa, right? And we know. But the thing is, the mistake we came is probably leaving the place. But we were brainwashed as well. Okay? So we're telling you right now, a better life is in Africa. Just get out and start working hard. You know, it's interesting how when people come to Western countries in America or in Europe or in Australia, people are willing to work 3 jobs. And most of these jobs, they're like hard work. They're hard jobs, but you can't do the same thing when you are in Africa. So you are willing to come here, work as hard as you can, pay your taxes, but when you are in Africa, you don't want to do anything. You know, imagine if you worked 20 hours a day working the land. Imagine where you will be. That's the thing, guys. This is going on too much. We can't be having our kids, we can't be allowing these people to come, and we are allowing them. You know, that's the word here. You allow these things. If you stand up, it's not going to happen. I saw an African guy in Sierra Leone beat up a Chinese guy. He didn't say, yeah, because you're my boss or because my boss looks like you beat me up. He didn't say that. He didn't allow a Chinaman to degrade him. Okay? But here's the thing. I'm mentioning this because here's the other brain twisting they're trying to put on us. The biggest threat to Africa is not China. Believe me. You look it up. You do your own research. France, the Netherlands, and America invest more money in Africa than China. You know, and the influence of France in Africa has always been negative. There's nothing that Europeans have brought to Africa that's good for Africans. You know, we allow them to inject us with AIDS. We let that happen. We've allowed them to bring Ebola. We've let that happen. All sorts of things. We just allow it. If we stood up, no one is going to mess with us. Do you know why slavery or slave trade, as most of you guys call it, I call it an act of war, why they didn't attack West Africa? They attacked the southern part of Africa, Congo, all those kingdoms there, all the way to Angola, to begin with. You know why? Because they had empires in West Africa. The ones in southern Africa, were at the point where they were falling apart. And they used religion to come into Africa. You know, the king of Congo, I think Alfonso, sold us out because they tricked him. By the time we realized what these people were doing, people were being captured. And then today, most of you guys are going to say, oh, Africans sold Africans. Shut the hell up. This is not about that. However, that's what I'm trying to say. Because we allow these things to happen. When they had empires in West Africa, slavery didn't start there. It couldn't. The homies were fighting. Everyone there was ready to fight. It was when those empires fell. And they fell, which, like all empires at some point, fell within. From within. And then when they were weak, that's when Europeans were able to come in. Okay? It's the same thing. So we allow these people, when we stand up, I just saw a brother in America get stopped by a police officer. You know, but the police officer wanted to rough him up for no reason. The guy stood his ground. He didn't let him. Other black people came together and held the police down. This is the new age people. You know, Africans, please wake up. Please wake up. Stop it. Stop believing in this white Jesus crap. Jesus wasn't white. Jesus is not white. Every European that comes to your continent is not there to save you. You gotta ask yourselves the question why you are suffering. Okay? I know our leaders got something to do with it, but believe me, sometimes it's very hard for them to make a decision. Because they put them under pressure for no real reason, because we allow them to even put us under that pressure. We don't need anybody. We don't need anyone's money. We don't need any help from anybody. Once we wake up, we're not going to allow these people come to Africa and start molesting our children. You know, let them molest their own children. Let them go to Eastern Europe, Belarus, and those messed up countries. There's people suffering there. Where would you think you'll be? In Botswana or Belarus? I'm going to Botswana. You know, let them go help those people. Okay? This is nonsense, guys. No children in Africa should be used as a trade. And most of you guys already even know. Some of you parents are weak. Some of you parents are messed up in the head. You know what's going on and you allow it. Let's stop this nonsense, guys. Let's make sure we put an end to this nonsense. Like I said, if you are in the Gambia, you see a grown-up white dude with a little boy, African boy or girl, do something to them. Send them packing. If anything, don't even give them their stuff. Just put them on the plane back to Europe. You can do it. When you send that message, people, all these pedophiles will stop. But as long as you welcome them and allow them, they'll come there and they're going to be abusing your children. That's the worst thing you can do to your kid, is to allow your kid be abused while you are still alive. That thing shouldn't happen. No poverty, no anything should allow you or should make you want to allow your child to be abused. Let's put an end to this. Thank you for watching this video. And hey, I don't care about your negative comments. Call me whatever you want to call me. But I know this is going on our continent and we're allowing it. That's weakness. That's weakness. We allow everything that happens to us. Everything that bad that happens from the outsiders, it's because we allow them to do it. Once we start standing our ground, once we are ready to kill somebody to protect ourselves, no one is going to mess with us. Once we are ready to die in dignity, no one is going to be able to mess with us. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you pick up one or two things from what I'm saying. Thank you. Goodbye.